Hello dear students, welcome everybody. In this video I am going to talk about the course of study, the syllabus of the course belongs to B.Ed Third Year Major English, that is English Language Teaching Methods and Practice, that is ELT Methods and Practice. I am going to discuss about the nature of the course and how the marks have been divided according to per unit and what kind of subject matter student have to learn under this subject ELT method and practice. Being based on this, I'm going to discuss about many more things about the course here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. That always make me motivate to make such kind of video in the days to come. And don't forget to watch till the end so that you can get ample information about B.Ed Third Year Major English, that is English Language Teaching Method and Practice here. Well, let's start. Here the subject is English Language Teaching Method and Practice, and the course code is English Education 432. And here the nature course is theory, no practical here. So full marks for this course is 100 and pass marks will be 35. Here this course has been designed for the students of B.Ed Third Year who are majoring English as a specialized subject. Especially this subject provides students with knowledge of planning and managing classes in terms of content, time and resources. Especially this course also provide ample information about teaching learning activities that has been happening in the classroom here. Various techniques and various methods and various approaches can be applied while teaching in the classroom here. Especially this course is heavily based on teaching learning activities in the classroom here. The main objective of this course is to make the student familiar with various aspects of language, learners, teacher and teaching learning activities, and also to familiarize the student with the fundamental concept and principle of classroom management and teaching plans here. Similarly, this course also provides student with insight into understanding the approaches and methods of English language teaching here. Now let's go to discuss about the content that the student have to learn here in ELT method and practice here. Here the first unit is about learner, teacher and teaching learning activities. Here student have to learn in the first unit learners, teacher and teaching learning activities. Here under this learners, here reasons for learning, different context for learning, learners differences, the importance of student motivation, responsibility for learning. Then teacher, under the teacher student have to learn about describing good teacher, rapid building, teacher tasks, teacher skills, teacher knowledge and activities for language class. That is all about in unit first. And regarding the unit second, student have to learn the topic that is teaching plans and classroom management here. Under this topic, student have to learn about teaching plans. Under that, reasons for planning, a proposal for lesson, for a proposal for actions, lesson steps, planning questions, plan format, planning the. Similarly, managing the classroom there. Under the managing classroom, classroom management there. The teacher in the classroom talking to students, giving instruction, student talk and teacher talk, using the first language, creating lesson stages and students grouping and sitting arrangement there. So that is all about the managing the classroom in unit second. Now about the unit third, here student have to learn language teaching approaches and method here. Under this topic, student have to learn about describing various types of language teaching methods and also differentiate between approaches, method and technique here. So under this historical approaches, the grammar translation method, the direct method, the audio lingual method there, and communicative approaches and community language learning there. Under communicative language learning, students have to learn about cooperative language learning, experimental language teaching, notional, functional approach, total physical response, that is, and language arts and approaches. Under that language arts approaches, students have to learn about language experience approach, literature based approach, natural approach, whole language approach. Then next academic approaches. Under that, students have to learn cognitive academic language learning approach, content based second language instruction lexical approach, competency based approach, critical pedagogy, learner centered approach. Students have to learn this. And then learning strategy training, cooperative learning, and multiple intelligence, all about this unit third. In the same way, about the unit 4, teaching aspect of language. Here students have to learn various aspect of language teaching there. So aspect of language teaching belongs to grammar, vocabulary, language function there. That is all about unit 4. And in the unit 5, students have to learn about explain various components of teaching, listening, speaking, reading, and writing there. So under the teaching language skill, here students have to learn about teaching listening there. Under the teaching listening, reasons for listening, different kinds of listening, listening levels, listening skills, listening principle, listening sequences, use of audio and video aids, listening suggestion there. In the same way, teaching speaking there, reasons for speaking, speaking sequences, discussion, speaking suggestions, teachers role during speaking activities, correcting speaking there, and teaching reading here, reasons for reading, different kinds of reading, reading levels, reading skills, reading principle, reading sequences, reading suggestions, encouraging students to read, teaching writing there. Under teaching writing, students have to learn about reasons for teaching writing, writing issues, writing sequences, writing suggestions, and writing, correcting written work. That is all about unit 5. Then regarding unit 6, students have to learn about instructional materials and ELT technology in the classroom here. Here students have to analyze, select, and use course books appropriately, and in the same way use appropriate technology in the English class as well. So under this unit, students have to learn about using course book there, use of course book, adding, adapting, and replacing course book, reasons for and against using a course book, textbook analysis, relation between course book and curriculum syllabus, and ELT technology in the classroom here. Then use of OSP, overhead projector, computer-based technology, email, internet, online course, online resources. Students have to learn this in unit 6 there. In the same way, in the unit 7, students have to learn about language assessment. Language assessment that is about various reasons of testing there, testing between language test, between good test and their types there, design and mark different types of language tests. Here students have to learn about this. So here reasons for assessing students, good test and test types there, designing and making test tools and testing language aspect, testing language skills. Students have to learn this under unit 7. In the same way, in unit 8, students have to learn about language teacher development here. Here students have to learn various strategy and expertise of teacher learning and various approaches to teacher development there. So under that topic, language teacher development, students have to learn about the nature of teacher development education, teacher training and teacher development, understanding teacher learning, novice and expert, individual and institutional perspective, collaborative and self-directed learning there. Then approaches to teacher development, workshops, seminars, self-monitoring, teacher support groups, keeping a teaching journal, peer observation and peer coaching, teaching portfolios, analyzing critical incidents and case analysis, team teaching and action research there. So students have to learn up to from unit 1 to unit 8 altogether. There are unit 8 students have to learn in ELT method and practice here. Here especially the instruction techniques that can be used here, lecture, discussion, and demonstration there. Here regarding the instructional technique here, unit 6 and 8 about practical activities and presenting, analyzing textbook there, and unit 8 will be project work there, just for discussion about this. Preparing teaching portfolios, including description of the nature of the course and report of classroom observation. Students have to prepare about this. And regarding the evaluation for the annual examination, there are the nature of question belongs to group A, group B, and group C. Group A will be multiple choice item will be there, 20 question will be carried out, 20 marks there. And group B will be short answer question, that is 8 question with 3 alternative question, that means 3 hour question, that will carry 56 marks. And group C long question, here 2 questions with 1 alternative question, it will carry 24. So altogether 100 marks will be the full marks, and 35 is the pass marks here. Some books are here for the reference and recommendation, recommended books here. Student can go through these books, and some books are useful books are here according to unit wise here. Okay, so now that is all about this course, English language teaching ELT method and practice here. Now we are at the end of this video. I hope student will get a concept we get concept regarding this subject. If you have any confusion regarding this, if you have any confusion to make better understanding, you can put a question there so that I can reply it. Now, hope to meet we in our next video with another interesting text with another interesting fact. Till then, goodbye, take care.